No! I derped it something fierce. No! Hey everybody, Andrew here. We're back once again on the xBCraft server. It has been a while since I've gotten to play in a manner that I could record. I've been able to do a little bit of stuff here and there playing, but I've really missed being able to record and hang out with you guys. Oh, I missed you guys so much. Yay! Oh, and I guess one of the times while I was away, I was able to help out one of the other xBCraft'ers here with some goodies, and ooh, I got a gift. Oh, we'll have to. I have not opened it up. I have not opened it up. I don't know what's in there. I don't know. Hopefully something good. We'll find out. But okay, so this episode we are going to try to accomplish a few things, mainly of which is the shops over here on the boardwalk. We're going to tackle a couple of the smaller ones and see if we can't get those underway and going. I think we might deal with the Nano Farm and possibly the cobble generator. We'll grab those two. That'll be our goal for this episode. And then the other two bigger ones, the brew station and enchanter, well, we'll see how they go on the next one. If we have time, we may get started on one of those. So let's see what we have in store. All right, so first off, says thank you for the ink. And what this was Sylvie, who lives in that house right over there, needed some ink for, I'm assuming, black wool, perhaps, or any other manner of, you might use black ink. Well, we'll see. But I was able to give him a stack or so, or I don't know. He took a bunch for whatever it was that he needed, and that's what it's there for. So he repaid me with a little bit of a gift. I'm so excited. Let's see what we got. Oh, oh my! Wow, that is awesome. Oh, Sylvie, dude, you are the bomb, dude. That is awesome right there. Slight problem. Where am I going to put it? Yeah, I'm a little short on space there. Don't have much. You know what? We'll just leave it right there for right now. Oh, Sylvie, dude, you rule. You rock. You're the best. All right. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you. I have been able to do a little more resource gathering while I've been able to doink around on the computer from time to time, like I was saying before. Few minutes here and there, and check this out. Oh, I got some more diamonds, some more emeralds, some more. Yeah, okay, I know you can't stand it. Yeah, looks, I got a wither skull. I was able to go spelunking in the nether, and I was able, after a very long time of running around and killing a bunch of these guys, I was able to get one. Still need 3 more though, or 2 more rather. I need 2 more. Oh, I am just, it wasn't like an hour to get me that one skull. But as soon as we get 2 more, ooh, beacon. One thing I did notice though, last time when I took all those resources and I pillared them way up high, I did notice that if you roll back the footage and you look at the very end, you'll notice that there was some stuff hanging around the edge here. And I have noticed from time to time when I do the trees, I get a little bit of edge clingers. Some Klingons over here. Don't like that. But I'm thinking I might expand this up a little bit. But like we did last time, hey, why don't we grab these guys here, and we will get started on doing a little pillaring and fortuning, and that'll get us up on the right foot. We'll get our resources going, get the blood flowing, the heart pumping, and yeah, we'll do that. Let me grab a few things. We'll get this stuff stacked up, and we'll be on our way. Okay, I'll be right back in a bit. Okay, here we are. I am on my little tree pad here, and if you noticed, I just took the time and I expanded it by 2 in that and that direction. So now it's 4 hoppers to each side of the square of dirt. So this should ensure that everything gets caught, both when I do the resource stacking as well as the biggest of the trees. I was just tired of things ending up around the perimeter here, and if I didn't get get to it in time, they could despawn, and I just don't want to risk that when it comes to diamonds and lapis and emeralds and all of that stuff. So I took a couple of minutes, expanded this out, and now if you look at the hotbar, you look at my inventory, we've got all of this stuff. We're going to pillar it up and have some fun fortuning it on the way back down. So here we go. No! I derped it something fierce. No! Oh, this. Oh, how do I do this? I had it in my inventory. Oh, yes. I had the pick in my inventory, and then I took it back out again when I expanded the... Oh, I expanded the pad. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to... Oh, boy. This is going to be fun. Well, only one thing to do. Okay, let's take a running jump, grab some dirt, and we'll just have to pillar back up again. Actually, sand. I wonder if I have enough sand. What level am I on? I'm level 204. Okay. Here we go. Whoop, 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 whoop. Almost. And 3, 2, 1, go! Woo! Okay, am I gonna make it? All right. Okay, kids, let that be a lesson to you. Never pillar up without all of the proper gear. So, crisis avoided. I was able to ran over to my branch mine real quick, grabbed a whole bunch of gravel, and then pillared right on up here. And then when we fortune this down with the pick I have in my hand, and we can just put a torch down there on the bottom, and this whole stack will just fall right away. So that'll be easy to clean up. So okay, all right, let's get back to where we were. Let's fortune this guy down and see what we come up with. And there we are, and looks like there are, oh, one little guy is gonna just be outside the reach of a hopper. Okay, all right, so it looks like all the rest of them though were picked up. I like it, and oh, we didn't have that much spillover. Okay, just a little bit, and some more redstone there. All right, so it looks like we got ourselves a pretty good load there. I like that. That's a good run. Hey everybody, we're back. I've gathered a bunch of supplies. I'm over here at the Nano Farm. I've got myself a little chest and the crafting bench there to get started, and let's take a look at what we've got in here. For the Nano Farm, I've just got the basic supplies for the Nano Farm itself. Some chests to hold some things, so I got a sign, but some item frames, door, lever. The Nano Farm is pretty simple. Oh, and I realized I need 1 block of dirt, so I'll need to make sure I remember that. Oh, I wonder where I'm going to get dirt from. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, so I just needed a couple of some redstone stuff, a little bit of the dust, and then I've got a couple other things to make some improvements on it. But when I'm coming to the actual structure of it, I wanted it to be a green building, because you know, green, a farm, you know, they kind of go together. But yeah, that's not going to be enough. I want to have all these shops be nice and colorful and whatnot, because I'm really trying to use the wharf at Monterey Bay. Like I mentioned it before, I've been there a couple of times. I really enjoy the place, and I was refreshing my memory on it, looking at some pictures, and all of the buildings are really brightly colored, different colors. It's just a fun, vibrant place, and that's what I want to do. So I want to make all these buildings and the shops and whatnot, and the ones that are going to be coming, I want them all to be different colors and mix and match and bright and fun. So I was thinking the Nano Farm, yeah, we'll do the green. And the cobble, I was thinking, well, cobble really doesn't have a color, so why don't we try white? So this will be the green clay. We'll go with white clay. Hey everybody, we're back at the base again. As you can see, I've done a little bit of resources gathering. I've grabbed some, or I should say, I grabbed the cactus and then I smelted that up. I also did a little bit of tree chopping, growing and chopping of the spruce wood, because we're going to need the supports. So let's see, we got the cactus green dye here, we've got some more cactus green dye here, so I got 35. What do you say we grab a few of these here? Don't think we'll need that many, but just not really in the mood of doing math right now, so I just let's see if we can get as close as we can. So maybe we'll call it good there. That'll give us 3 full stacks. We already had eight blocks out there, but this will get us started at least. We'll see where we're at once we use up these 3. Like I said, I want to do the Nano Farm. We're going to do that in green, so we'll go with that. What I am going to do is I'm going to get started. I'm going to make this floor. We'll get the floor in, we'll get the pillars in, we'll get all that going, and then I'll come back and we'll get started on the actual little Nano Farm machine itself. So let me get this part going and I'll be right back. Okay everybody, we're back, and as you can see here, I've got the flooring in. I've started a little bit of the wall just so we get an idea, and also so that we don't fall off into the drink. Let's get on with the build part of the actual Nano Farm machine. As you can see, I ran over real quick. I grabbed myself some of the supplies, the carrots, seeds, the potatoes, grabbed a hoe, and also some bones for bone meal, because this machine does consume a lot of bone meal, so we need that. But for right now, let's get some building supplies. I'll need the dispensers, a redstone comparator. We'll need some redstone dust and the lever. I think that is and I'll also need some half slabs for the lighting part of this. So that should be all we'll need right now, but we've got this. If I need to, I can come back to it. So right here, I put myself a little marker. There's going to be 3 dispensers that are going to be happening here. So what I wanted to do is just give myself a little bit of a reminder where they were, and so that's going to be one there, one there. We shall have a piece of dirt, a little block of dirt here, and get the so now I can pop that out, and we'll have right there. So now these 2 blocks here actually don't technically need to be there, because we're going to have they were just serving as a retaining wall, if you will, because right behind it, right here, we're going to put our water. Pop that water in right there, and then I'm going to take the hoe, and we shall till this little piece of land right there. Okay, so now that water will hydrate this, and we're going to have take our dispensers. One dispenser there, one dispenser here, and one dispenser here. I'm sorry. I always do that every single time, and now I can't get up there because the wall is a little too high. So let's just hop in there, get my dispenser back, and I was incorrect. I do this every time. I built this machine a couple of times, and I always make that same mistake. We want the dispensers right here in front, right next to each other, touching each other, so they're all right pointing at this block. Okay, and so now we can, whoops, wrong tool. We can pop that guy out, but what we do need is that, I'm sorry, shift and shift. We need those right there. We're going to need a block here, and we will need a block here. Okay, now the lever goes right here, and let's pop this guy back out. We just need one slab right there just to let us get up so we can see that right there. That's all we need, is just a little step stool, if you will. Now the redstone part of this guy is, and we're done with that hoe, we need a piece of dust there. We need the comparator on subtract mode. We need 2 dust, and then we are going to walk this dust right up. Oops, I did it again. Shift, walk this dust right up atop, and that will power all 3 of these dispensers with the flick of one lever, and this will have a little bit of a clock-like mechanism, and you can hear it clicking. Okay, we'll turn that off because it is a little loud. So what that is going to do is take the bone meal that we're going to fill up these dispensers, and once this is turned on, it's just going to start feeding bone meal to whatever we plant here. Now, how this is going to work is we're going to use what is known as a light. We're going to use the light level against itself, because there actually is a rule in the game that if the light level is too low, the crop, or over a crop, if the lights are, if it's not bright enough, shift, if the light level is not bright enough, it will cause the crop to basically to pop off. So it won't allow the crop to grow. And what we're going to do is use that against itself. We're going to use that dynamic of the game and allow us to plant a crop here, and because this is light here is low enough, we plant it, the bone meal will cause it to grow, and then the light level will cause the crop to pop right back off again, fully grown. Now, which is really nice, because this works wonders as far as, okay, brain, click on that one, there we go. Let's get us some, so like I said, this works wonders because it allows us to grow crops very, very, very fast, and a lot of them. So, okay, so we got 63 there, and we'll go with some more bones, and I might need to take a couple out of here, and let's just do 5 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got, okay, so that would be 6, okay, that one's got 7 in it, 7, okay, and then we can split that one, and we'll take the rest there, and that gives us a roughly evenly distributed bone meal. Okay, now let us take some seeds, and we'll get this thing, put this seeds in the hotbar, and we'll turn that on, and you can see the bone meal coming out, but there's nothing here, so the bone meal is actually not being used. But now as soon as I put it in, and we should get that, if you do it just right, you get the stars. There we go. There we go. There's the stars. You got to get it just right, and so that the bone meal is actually happening on it. Sometimes you gotta find that sweet spot. But we did see it working there. Let me just turn it off, and you can see, look, there was some wheat already popping off. So like I said, sometimes And look, I started with 30. I've got actually 2 more seeds. So you actually increase your seeds as you're going. So it just takes finding that sweet spot, backing up a little bit, getting a little close, or so forth, so on. And it works with all of them. Works with the carrots, works with potatoes, works with the seeds, giving you the wheat. So this is up and working now. So that is your basic Nano Farm machine. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add to this a little modification that I made in my own solo world, which is some light indicators that tell me how much, or actually alert me rather, if we are out of bone meal or not. They'll be lit up if the dispenser has bone meal, and the lamp will turn off if it is out of bone meal. And that'll just be a quick indicator, hey, go get some more stuff, fill it back up again, that kind of thing. So let me go ahead and get that taken care of, and we'll be right back, and then I'll show you how it works. Okay, back in a bit. Hey everybody, we're back, and I know I said that I was going to just put in a couple of lights and then show you how it worked, but you know what? I got carried away and I couldn't stop, so I ended up finishing pretty much the entire building. So why don't we take a look at where we're at? Look at that. Look. That is awesome. I love this thing. The way it turned out was great. Yeah, the whole open front glass on the sides, and you can see a little welcome too. We've got our little pathway right here, following the same design. Hey, we head on inside, and it's minimal, but I like it. I really do. What we've got is a storage here for seeds. We've got storage for the carrots and for wheat and for potatoes. And these here are more just aesthetic. They're for show to go along with the theme of this being a farm. And then now we've got our chest here for bone meal. I added a couple of signs, easy to, on off. And this one here is just a common courtesy asking to please refill the dispensers from the bone meal when you're done. That way it's ready to use for the next person. What I added to the base machine here was these 3 lights. These 3 lights are indicators to let you know that when the bone meal is empty. If you notice here, the left is on. Oops, I'm sorry, the left here is on. If I open that up, if I take all the bone meal out, the light turns off. If I put all the bone meal back in again, light turns on. And one of the things we can do here is let's take 10 seeds. I'll show you how this thing works real quick. We've got 10 seeds, flip the machine on, and we're looking for those little green stars that you see there. That lets us know that the machine is working as it's supposed to. We're planting, the bone meal is growing it, and then the low light level is causing the crop to pop off. And because we're standing right here, we're catching it immediately. Little lag right there. But so, and you can see on hotbar that my seeds, we started with 10, and we're now almost to, yeah, we're at 50 and 51, 52. So that works pretty good. So we've just grown an initial seeds of 10, and we're bumping up against a full stack right there. And so that's how that works. And we'll see here, oh, look at all the wheat. Almost 2 full stacks of wheat, and we've got a little over a stack of seeds, and I started with 10 seeds only. And that's how this Nano Farm works. You can see the disc dispenser, looks like none of the bone meal here was used, but this one, yeah, it dipped in pretty good, and this one not quite as much, but we did have some bone meal usage. So what we'll do is we'll just grab a couple of stacks. We'll make sure, nope, okay, that's all full up. We'll make sure that this one is all full up. Looks like we might need to grab another stack or 2. And we'll pop a whole bunch of bone meal in there. Oh, looks like we're going to need some more. We'll fill that guy up, make sure he's nice and full to the brim. Pop that one up there, and then I tend to do this just so that it's bone meal only. I do that pretty much with all my chests that I want one and one item only in. So, all right, so we've successfully used the Nano Farm. We know that it's working great. I'll go ahead and add this wheat here to the bounty that we've already got. I'll come back over here to the seed chest. I will add more seeds to this. There we go. So that's how that works. And now a quick demo of how the lights work. Simple enough. You can see I moved the redstone dust from the right hand side where it was before, where it just went around in a circle to give you that little clock pulsar. I moved the dust over here to the left, and it comes from the block up to this block, up, across a slab, and then across the top of these 3 blocks, which powers the dispenser here, here, and under that slab. The reason I moved it is because I needed to get access around here to power this, to take the signal off of this comparator from the middle one and bring it up over and on top of this middle light. And if I left the redstone down below, it kind of interfered with that. So this is just a circuit, a little loop that allows me to power the middle redstone lamp. This one here uses a comparator and a couple of repeaters, bringing the signal back and around and powering this lamp, and it's mirrored again on this side, same thing, out of the dispenser under this slab, using a comparator, a couple of repeaters, back and around, looping it into that redstone lamp. Now this block here and that block here are required, because if you put the repeater directly into the lamp itself, it will actually power the lamp and the one on the other side. By putting a block in place, this repeater powers this block and this lamp and stops. So the redstone lamp down there requires this circuit to power it. So that way we get accurate counts. And that's pretty much what I did. I just, as far as the lighting circuitry, it's pretty simple. It maybe somebody could come up with a way to compact it, but it works for me. I like it. It does a good job. Exactly what I want it to do. And that is the Nano Farm. I hope you liked watching me get built, watching me build it as much as I enjoyed building it, because it was a whole lot of fun. I really liked that, and it came out really well. I like that you can see in there, and it the green, I think, works well as far as a farm, and gives it a nice theme and all that. So works pretty good. And the last thing I wanted to point out to you, if you haven't noticed it already, is the overlay that I'm using. If you look, you can see a whole lot more of the screen. I received some feedback from you, some of the viewers, that the overlay I was using was a little crowded. It made things seem crowded. It was hard to see what was going on. So I took that feedback to heart, and because I really appreciate it. I value your feedback. I really do. And I want more of it. You know, feel free to ask questions and comment on things and whatnot. But I took that feedback and that suggestions, and I made myself, or I altered the overlay, so now it's a more minimal form. And you should be able to see a whole lot more of the screen. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. I look forward to hearing from you. Alright, so I hope you have a good day. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to get if you want to find out when more videos are coming out, hit that subscribe. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.